Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about the Cursed Heart, Chapter 11, The Palace of the Sun. So, in this chapter, at first, we see that we're stuck in between the beast form of Kirin and the heart that is stuck underneath a tree root on top of the mountain of beast. And we know that Kirin wouldn't hurt us on like knowingly, but when Kirin is the beast, we don't know what he's gonna do. So we tried to get the heart, but it was really impossible to reach it. And then we sort of shift, and the beast reaches to the heart and sort of acquires it. So now here's the thing: Kirin and the beast also they thought that this piece of heart is the last piece, and this would make Kirin complete. But little do they know that, uh, that it is not, because the last piece of heart is within us. So we take off from there, we run, and we have the amulet that protects us from the beast. So Kirin's beast form, the beast can't hurt us, and we run down and we just run through the jungle. And then we also, if you adopted a little bird called, you can get to name that bird also. I think it already has a name, which is a pretty cute bird, Leaf. So I pretty much enjoy every single moment I have with Leaf, because I thought maybe we'll adopt Leaf as a pet or something, like most bugs. But Leaf comes whenever we need him. So, or I guess, like it's a diamond option. We get to choose whether we will keep Leaf or not. So it's a pretty cute little animal they have created, and how Leaf talks, it's also very fascinating. So Leaf will guide us to the Sun Court. We'll reach there overnight, and in the morning we'll go to the Sun Court. And wow, the view! We have guards. Like on the contrast to the Moon Court, which is almost in the ruins. There are not many people except for Longclaw and Montgomery, and we see like guards and everything. So at first they would deny us entry, but then we'll say that we want to see Princess Radiance, and Princess Radiance will come, or Radiance. Let's just go with Radiance. I know it's a gender customizable. I forget sometimes. Pardon me. So Radiance will come, and we will go inside, and we'll tell everything to Radiance. And look, here's the thing: Radiance has something against Kirin because they're enemies anyway. Sun and Moon, the phase basically. But also, Radiance was the first who we met. Of course, we met Kirin first in the jungle accidentally, but before Kirin claimed this, Radiance told us that she or he they will like to be they would like to take us with them. And Kirin also said after claiming us that anything bad could have happened with us there. The Sun Court is not what it seems like. These kind of things they said. And then also remember, Kirin loosened the as a protection. Kirin gave us a band around our neck. So that was, we could have just removed it, because Kirin sort of removed us from that bond the day he or she, Kirin, recovered some pieces of their heart, and they realized that what they did to our main character was wrong, because it could have been hurting us. But we said we're not gonna go away until we find all the heart pieces. But now we're in Sun Court, and we don't want Kirin to find us. So we are feeling guilty that what would Kirin think when Kirin comes back to Kirin's form from the beast in the morning, that did Kirin scare us away? What happened with us? Where did he go? But we also don't want Kirin to find us, because before we find a cure to this curse, because you have the heart within us. So what could we do? We don't want to die. So we give this bond, this thing we had around our neck, to Radiance, and Radiance destroys it. So basically, what happens is that this would make sure that Kirin would not be able to find us. And even Kirin comes here, Radiance says the security is too tight. The guards are there, and they won't be able to reach any Moon Court like Kirin. Only Moon Court soldier or air left. They won't be able to come inside. And then I take into our room. We see the glorious Sun Palace, like the glimmering thing. And in contrast to our Moon Court, we see like big statues and just a lot of people, servants, human servants even, and we are given our own room, we're being taken care of, but there is something suspicious because the servants are acting too afraid. We try to sort of acting like friendly. We act in sort of a friendly way with them, but they're too afraid. We ask them if something's wrong, they're not telling us anything. There's definitely something up, we know, but then we are told that we need to go in front of two elders and we need to get their approval to go into the library of enchantment, I think, where I can find, our main character can find different books, and all the knowledge is stored there of the fey realm, the magics, and if is a solution to the curse, it's bound to be there. So we sort of get grilled by these two elders, and then we can, in a diamond scene, choose a glimmering outfit and impress them. And Radiance has us under her or his protection, so the elders wouldn't deny us access to the library, but still we need to press them with some question and answers. And there is one elder who is really will be staring us down grudgingly. First of all, we're human, and second of all, we were a companion of the night prince or princess, so that's definitely a red flag for them. But we will get through to them and we'll get the access, and we'll be so excited to continue and go there in the library. But Radiance will tell us that where's the hurry, and Radiance will will lead us outside the main place, like where all the grilling went, the court, actually the royal court or whatever, the sun court, and then we will go to our room. But we will see when the door was closing that all the servants of and the people of sun court, they were running here and there, sort of trying to get something done, and the door was being closed. So we got a glimpse of that, and something didn't feel right. Something felt off about it. But then we were offered amazing food and stuff. So what could go wrong, we think? And then we are also really curious to, and we can't even wait to go to the enchantment library and to continue the search for the how to break the curse of for Kiran and get back to Kiran. But Radiance says that we can't wait, it's rest, tomorrow we'll go. So that's where it ends. Like something's definitely fishy, but what will we find in the enchantment library and what will happen? We'll find it out in chapter 12. The review will be out soon. But so far in this chapter, one thing I noticed that there is a sort of like a flirty option to Radiance. So this is a single love interest book, but there's an option we can like basically not flirt, but we can compliment Radiance, and there's a heart option attached to it. So it's just a little bit more than a courtesy compliment. It's like a little flirty option. So and Radiance also seems a little too inclined on our main character, and there is something fishy definitely going on here. So what would happen? We'll see that in the next chapter. Let me know below your thoughts and opinions about this chapter and the story Cursed Heart so far. See you in the next video. Till then, peace out.